Hello, Star Wars fans. I'm Kylo Spren from the Artificery crew, and today we're diving into the deck strategy for Boba Green. Let's put 3 minutes on the clock and break down the key cards, signature plays, and tactics that define this OG Mando mainstay. Let's start the clock. Key cards. We begin with Boba. His leader ability lets you exhaust him to ready a resource when an enemy unit leaves play. This is triggered if a unit is defeated or bounce back to your opponent's hand. Once deployed, when he completes an attack, you can ready 2 resources if an opposing unit left play in the same round. Boba is all about getting max value from these extra resources and having an explosive deploy, turning 5 resources into 8. Signature plays. Overwhelming Barrage on 5. Against aggro, you will want to deploy Boba and play Overwhelming Barrage on 5 resources to clear the board, swing Boba for 6 damage, and use the bonus 2 resources to develop the board or surprise strike for significant damage. Waylay and deploy on curve. Waylay to bounce an enemy unit, refund with Boba's passive, then deploy and swing to get back to 5 resources and play a 5-drop. ECL and Steadfast Battalion. ECL and Steadfast Battalion is a meta mainstay that can kill most leaders, push overwhelm damage, and pave the way to victory. Unit Boba and No Good to Me Dead or Fett's Fire Spray. No Good to Me Dead is a massive counter to leaders that can lock them down for 2 turns. Unit Boba and tools that exhaust enemy units allow low risk removal or large damage swings. Mulligan Strategy. You want to see a ramp card and a 5-cost option for your deploy turn. Never resource a late game bomb like Vader, Fire Spray, or Overwhelming Barrage unless you have multiple in hand. Early game plays. Use your shielded units for favorable trades, then use Boba's resource ability to get free removal with Shoot First, greed out Greedo, or play Recruit to search for late game units. Ramp on turn 2 if you can with Resupply or Super Laser Technician to set up Boba for an early deploy. Mid-game tactics. Mid-game, you are deploying Boba and getting as much value as possible to close out games. Use Bosk to remove units with his ambush, or keep him around to combo with events like No Good to Me Dead, and even a 6-cost Cunning the following turn. Late game. Use Vader and Fire Spray to close out the match. Vader looks for a Probe Droid, 7th Fleet Defender, or a Unit Boba. Fett's Fire Spray is a powerhouse because it is always readied. With ECL, it can ambush and then ready the turn it's played. Don't forget that its ability can be used more than once per turn. Oft Missed Plays. Be aware of your opponent's removal options when you deploy Boba. Losing him before getting value can be crippling. Remember, Boba's trigger to ready a resource is a reaction. Don't get greedy though. Bad sequencing isn't worth trying to maximize resources. Countering key strategies. Against aggro, let's side in Consortium Star Viper. It's a good ECL target if you have initiative. Against control, side in Reinforcement Walker for the restore, and Change of Heart to steal a big unit and swing for lethal. Against the mirror, consider main decking Traitorous. If you can resupply on round 2 and Traitorous your opponent's Super Laser Technician, it's backbreaking. And there you have it. Strike hard, outvalue, and bring home the bounty. Remember, no disintegrations. And to like and subscribe. Oh, and while you're still here, check out the Artificery Etsy shop. We just released a sideboard holder and our standalone version of the token holder, and I think they're pretty cool. A link to the shop is in the description.